Titanium alloy bezel, offline maps navigation and superb battery life are just few of the many remarkable features Amazfit promised for the Cheetah Pro. A sporty watch that wants to be among the best out there. But is it? Let's inspect. So, Amazfit are entering now the running watch market, just like what Huawei did a while ago, but this time Amazfit going direction premium, lightweight yet very functional. And this here is called the Cheetah Pro, something quite impressive, and because it was so good, I have chosen this to be my daily driver for the unforeseeable future. In this video, besides the very basics of unpacking and setting up, I'd like to share with you my complete experience with this smartwatch, analyzing all the health tracking features, the GPS accuracy, and all the running courses which Amazfit are advertising about it. So let's dive into it. There are two variations of the Cheetah series, a regular, slightly smaller edition, and the more premium and function-rich version called the Pro. Amazfit are kind enough to share about most differences. Essentially, it's about the materials, the display size, the strap, and the lack of speaker for the non-Pro edition. Overall performance and feeling would be the same, and clearly Amazfit's goal is to take on the high-end sports smartwatches by Garmin, Coros and Suunto at more attractive price and feature-rich setup. At the same time, it happens to be among the most expensive models released by the company yet. Unboxing experience is good, but unlike what I usually say about Amazfit devices, this time here it feels a bit more basic, because the pack goes in direction environmental friendly, so you can feel certain material saving elements here and there. If this is the price we pay for wasting less nature resources, I am of course happy. Nice style of the watch. At the moment you touch it, you're going to immediately feel the premium design and the excellent choice of materials. The case is titanium alloy, the strap here is nylon and very lightweight as well. This is a key difference to the non-Pro model, which comes with a so-called fiber-enforced polymer, a fancy way to tell you it's simply plastic. Design is very 2023-like. There's a rotating crown, which acts as a button as well, and a second function key, which by default is configured to launch the workouts. The sensors that need to be in contact with your skin are at the backside. The nylon strap is quite a change for Amazfit though. These straps are very lightweight and durable. I definitely prefer them over silicone. The only accessory included in the pack is the charging dock, and there's a user guide in case you want to get to know the watch better. Concerning the technical highlights, 1000 nits brightness for the display and the size of 1.45 inches for the Pro edition, titanium alloy case, 440 mAh battery for up to 14 days of regular usage per charge, inbuilt GPS with circularly polarized GPS antenna, BioTracker PPG biometric sensor, Bluetooth 5.0, Wi-Fi, and of course the watch can be managed through a smartphone app. Right, the specifications sound great, and what Amazfit want you to remember is the fact that here we have unrivaled GPS accuracy, something that they achieve through integration of the new MaxTrack technology, which essentially lets the watch pick up to 100% of the signal strength that a satellite provides, and that's really amazing. I'll be quick to confirm that from all the smartwatches I've ever tested on the channel, this one has the best GPS precision and signal locks crazy quickly. The other things that Amazfit are advertising, of course, this brilliant looking display with brightness of up to 1000 nits, and of course the very decent battery life, which comes at a price, because in terms of smartness, this watch is good, but it's not great. For instance, you can't download Wear OS apps like Google Maps, but actually Amazfit have one more trick about offline map navigation. I'm gonna show that in a moment. First, let me do a quick menu walkthrough. This model is a little different to the other Amazfit devices because there is the option to be able to entirely control the watch from the buttons. Since there are just two of them, you need some time to get used to the logic, but it works quite well. This use case is great for athletes or people that need reliability and prefer not to use the touchscreen due to obvious reasons. Most of the true sport watches still keep the button-only navigation. If you prefer a regular smartwatch-like feeling, you can disable the feature and it reconfigures the watch to act as most other smartwatches. Swipe up for the main cards, you can reorder these items. I keep the weather widget, the sleep tracking, workouts and a few others. Swipe down for the quick settings. There are so many of them now that we have 2 pages. You swipe right and you're gonna access the notifications. And yes, you can read and act on these, including sending back responses. Pretty neat. The amount of apps and their grouping is not much different to these available in most other feature watches. The app list starts with the workouts. Quite many of them are available. Some have extra courses. You may remember the mentioned running courses. Here, you can rely on an assistant for tuning alerts, laps, pace, and so on. Some of the workouts also have training templates. You may have to involve the smartphone app in order to tune them. Speaking of which, here's the Zepp Coach, one of the major advantages of the Cheetah series. The rest may look familiar. Heart rate tracking, very reliable. Blood oxygen saturation measuring, stress tracking and so on. The watch also keeps record of your sleep, but with the initial firmware version, I'm not that happy with the results because it fails to detect moments when I'm awake at night. If you need a quick overview of your current health status, there's the one-tap measuring. Going down the app list, a calendar section, alarms, compass, barometer, female cycle tracking feature. Sounds like you're all set in terms of productivity and reminders. There also is a voice memo option, super helpful because you can quickly record conversations without someone noticing that you're actually doing it. There even are some extra apps that you may get from the Zepp store. I have of course installed my favorite one about remote control of a GoPro camera, and I hope to see a version controlling DJI Osmo Action series as well. If you want to learn more about the GPS tracking, there's a navigation function and it's quite a new thing. It's not really as effective as Google Maps, for instance. You need to import a route and then from the Zepp app, you may download the area around and it's gonna display all these details while your workout is ongoing. Reminds me of the way the software Trek Buddy used to work on Sony Ericsson K-series phones a long time ago. All of these super many features are of course defining the battery life. In my testing, it was consuming around 15 to 20% per day, with everything possible being tracked and a 30-minute workout on top, including the always-on mode, of course. Without it, you can count on at least 10 days per charge, and the less components you track, the more days you're going to use the watch in between charging. The smartphone app continues to evolve. Zepp has always been a powerful tool to assess the collected data. You can see enormous amount of details about your sleep, heart rate, performance and workouts. There are no hidden tricks about premium modes, although there are now more and more paid watch faces and apps. Maybe in 1 or 2 years from now, some of the best features are going to be accessible only for customers paying a subscription. Not yet in place though, so enjoy it for as long as possible. Oh, and you can upload music, which you can later on listen to via headphones or via the speaker. While enjoying its sound capacity, let me announce the sponsor of this video, Audio, who want to bring our attention to their new set of tracks called Audio Originals. Music composed with some of the best producers and artists. The music is exclusive to Audio and can't be licensed anywhere else. Link to that, with more information and lovely playlists to listen to, you're gonna find in the video description area. And now, let's get a glimpse of that and the Amazfit Cheetah speaker quality. Spotify is not present for Zepp OS, though. If you consider this to be a drawback, let me share some more. There is no LTE Cheetah edition. You cannot make contactless payments because there is no NFC and the necessary software implementation, no wireless charging, and I did mention my concerns about the sleep tracking, which likely is going to be improved over time with firmware updates. I've said it in the title, this really is the almost perfect smartwatch, and if you don't care about the drawbacks I've just noted, it can be the perfect one for you. Really a fantastic new device by Amazfit and currently tops my own chart about a favorite wearable device. Fantastic balance between running capabilities and smart features at a price which is rather acceptable, and it offers more than what the competition currently is capable of at this very point of time. So that's everything I wanted to share with you about Amazfit Cheetah Pro. And in case you have questions, or you want to share your own opinion, or you want to just check what others have to say about it, the comments area is the right place to do all of that. In case you want to support the channel, you can start by liking the video, subscribing. Maybe you can check the video description area for some more ways to support the channel and also to buy this pretty lovely piece of tech. That's everything from my end. I'm the Tech Mishka and look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye!